everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you here. I have not seen you in a while. I know I have been so busy, but yes, let's get into this video. So this video is for you if you are perhaps working full-time and you're looking to branch out and start your own side hustle, or if you've left your job or you've lost your job and you're looking to get into side hustling. So without any further ado, let's get into the first side hustle idea. So the first side hustle idea is actually to become a tutor, online or offline. So when I was in matric, the grade 11th, grade 12s, I used to have a maths tutor because I was not very good at maths. You also have geography tutors and all of those subjects. So if you are good at it, it has to be something that you're good at. You can actually tutor the high school kids, or even the primary kids with kids that are struggling, with their subjects. So you can actually make pamphlets, send them around, let parents know that you do teach kids this subject, and here's your qualifications for those subjects. So you can make money that way. Online, you can do tutoring online. There are many videos out there of people telling you that you can apply here, you can apply here, but it is not actually easy to do the online tutoring because you're competing with people from all around the world, unless it's a platform that is specifically for South Africa. But otherwise you're competing with everyone from India, from wherever, and sometimes the exchange rate is so low that it might not be worth it because people are looking for cheap labor overseas. So with tutoring and stuff like that, unless you have really high qualifications, then you can, you stand a better chance of getting a better tutoring job. So if you want to become a tutor, I suggest you do it in person. It's much easier and it's easier to control your payments as well, and to see the people and things like that, and to actually get word around. So if you have a qualification, you went to university like I did, and then you're struggling to get a job and things like that, then definitely look into tutoring. Let's move on to the next side hustle. The second side hustle that I have for you, I'm seeing it growing, but I think people don't actually understand how big it can actually get. So the second side hustle is baking or cooking. So those things should be separate. Sorry, they should be separate. When you bake, you can bake cakes, you can bake dikuku or cookies. You can bake, when you say dikuku and cookies, it's like not the same thing. Like dikuku is like scones actually, and cookies are the biscuit, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you can make those and sell them in buckets. You can make magwinya and all of that. With the baking, you can bake, birthday cakes or baby shower cakes. The more you specialize, the easier it is going to be for people to find. So you can even merge with people that already have those companies. So if somebody already has a baby shower things going on, events and things like that, then you can partner with them to supply them with the cake. With the cooking side, people always want to start big, but with cooking, you can literally, but say they don't like to cook so much. I'm sorry. They don't like to cook so much. They actually like to buy the takeaway. That's why the quarter they do well in the township and bread because they don't like to cook. So on Fridays, because a lot of people are also renting rooms in the township, you can actually just tell the people that you stay with in the yard, and just tell them that, hey, I cook on Fridays, I can make a plate for you which has pap, chicken and maybe a salad or something for 60 rand. That's how you can start, and then they buy the plate from you, and that's how you're eating. If you have startup money, you can buy a tent, buy tables, buy the gas stove and things like that. Then you have to think about finding a location to actually sell your food. Because the issue now is that I see it with people that are selling in the street. They're just staying there. The police can actually come and get your things if you're not at the right place. But you can go to a place where there's already a spaza shop and ask if you can stand outside and cook your things. You can make hot dogs, you can cook your pap and whatever, such things. So baking or cooking, if you're good at it, if your cabbage is not together, don't even try it. I am not the best cook, I know myself. I cook, my food is just okay, but it's not something that when I eat it, I'm gonna be like, I need to get other people to taste this, I'm just not on that level. But some people are just so good at it that they cook something simple like cabbage or whatever, and it comes together so well. So that is side hustle number 2. Side hustle number 3 is actually to organize events. Birthday parties. If you're good at organizing things, you can do things like that. Baby showers, you can organize as well. But something that I'm seeing that is on trend is actually organizing picnics. So if you're very good at it, like you can do romantic picnics for partners and things like that. You can also do picnics for, the girls that want to take nice pictures for social media and things like that. You can organize, birthday picnics, couples picnics and things like that. So the picnic thing is actually picking up. But if you're good at actually organizing any type of event, you can become an event organizer. Things are opening up a bit now, so it's not so strict. December is coming, and we have good summers even in winter. Something that I want you to think about though, when you do the events thing, even if it's picnics, you have to think about the weather and try to come up with clever ways to still have business even when the weather is not so good and people don't necessarily want to be outside. So you can even have indoor picnics, which is something that I saw. Book like at a hotel and things like that. You book for the day and you have a nice picnic set up there, and then the people come and then they pay you, and then you rent those things. You can actually buy things to use on those picnics items. If you go, I'm sure in downtown there is somewhere at China City or wherever where you can buy the picnic stuff to actually put together the entire picnic. So if you're good at putting things together, making them look lovely and actually organizing everything from start to finish, definitely look into becoming an events manager and starting your own events company. There you go. Let's go into the next side hustle. So side hustle number 4 is to write people's CV. I don't know how many times, when you're good at something, you think that other people are good at it, but not so much. I actually worked at an agency, a recruitment agency, and the amount of CVs that I saw that were not so good. Your CV has to stand out, especially in South Africa, where one position is applied for by thousands and thousands of people. Your CV has to stand out. You can actually help people put together a nice CV. So they send you their CV, you work on it, and you resend it back. An app that you can use, there's actually a lot of online things that you can use to make nice CVs, but another app that you can use is called Canva. And you also you can upload, you choose a template and then you upload all the information and then you send it back to the people. You can even do cover letters and things like that. People are not good at that, but you can actually help them with that. And speaking of being in that recruitment space, if you're somebody that is from that recruitment space, you can actually start a coaching business, a career coaching business, where you teach people how to apply for jobs, and when they apply, the CV must look how, and when they go for the interviews, tips and tricks on how to get the job and how to nail that interview. That is something that you can help people out with. So yes, side hustle number 4 is writing CVs for people. Let's move on to the next side hustle. Side hustle number 5 is something that I grew up with. When I was little in the township, we had a house that had a trampoline in the yard. So they actually bought the trampoline. Now the white folk came through and they did the bounce thing and the whatever, so they have it in the mall. But in the township, the kids don't have that. So you can still actually do that. Buy the big trampoline. 30 minutes to bounce is 10 rand or whatever. And there you have it. You have a business. You just need to be timing them there while they bounce, and then they get out and then they give you money, then climb on. So definitely think about buying a trampoline. They're not too expensive now, which is the nice thing. I would suggest you buy the one with a net so that you limit the injuries and you actually watch the children bouncing, because children can try you and they can try things. So yes, if you have a little bit of money, you can definitely look into buying. Side hustle number 6 is almost like side hustle number 5, but a little bit different. So you can actually buy trampolines for hire. So when the kids have birthdays and things like that, you rent out the trampoline for the birthday party. People love to celebrate and throw parties for their little ones, excuse me, and they always want to hire things like that. So you can actually buy chairs, tables, and a trampoline. You can start slow, buy one thing, and then move on to the next. So you can definitely start with the trampoline. When they have parties, you come through with your trampoline, pump it up, they play, and then you pick it up and go home. So there are different, I would advise against buying things from China because it looks like it's cheap, but actually when you look at the import fees, it triples the amount. And it's difficult to get a hold of anyone if they ship the wrong thing, or if they ship something and it breaks, who is going to service that thing. So that's something that you definitely need to think about when you're purchasing things from overseas. So there are companies in South Africa that already have those things. They purchase them in bulks and they're selling them, and then you buy from them. At least you know that if something breaks, you can take it back to them. You know who to talk to, you know where they are. So you can actually go to the place and then say, hey, this thing is not working. I want my money back, or I want an exchange or something like that. So yes, trampoline hire can definitely be one of those things that you think about. So let's move on to the last side hustle. And yes, let's get to it. So the last side hustle is freelancing. Everybody is trying to freelance. I am a freelancer and I can tell you it is not easy, but it's doable. Freelancing, you can become a freelancer by doing people's websites. You can become a social media manager, which I am. You can do people's graphics. If you know how to do graphic design, do logos and things like that. There's a lot of startups that need stuff like that. You can do social media templates only and things like that. I did that. I'm not doing that as a package anymore because it takes a lot of work, and if somebody's paying me like 800 rand for it, that's not much in comparison to the fact that I have to do the graphics and the captions, unless you just do the posts only and then you send it to them and you're done. But yes, freelancing. So I actually have a freelancing course coming up, which I'm so excited about. So if you're looking into freelancing and you want to know how to get started and things like that, I'm going to be posting a video about the 7 steps that you need to take to become a freelancer in South Africa or even abroad, actually, to set up your freelancing business for success. I am getting where I want to be a year in, and I will definitely love to help other freelancers escape the 9-to-5 or even make extra cash on the side so that you don't live, they call it paycheck to paycheck, but sometimes it's like what paycheck? So we've all been there, and I want you to succeed, and just like I am succeeding at the moment, Lord knows. So yes, I have a freelancing course coming up that you can take online and also get a consultation with me. So please follow my social media page where I'm going to be announcing everything, and I'm going to be putting links and things like that to the course. on my Instagram page. So holla at me. If you move from here to Instagram, holla at me. And what I will do is that if you have any question, I will come on and I will make a video, because whatever question you have, there's probably like thousands of other people that have the same questions that might need help. So if I can answer it for everybody on the, on the platform, on in one video, then I will definitely love to do that. So there was a comment from a lady who was asking me, now we're moving on, we're done with side hustle number 7. So just a quick address. There was a lady who asked me about, who asked me in my other video, side hustle video, about, selling at spa and things like that. So I just want to put a disclaimer out there. I do research when I look at businesses, and I do see other businesses that I know that are succeeding in the field. It's not that I have done everything myself, because nobody can do all the businesses. I can only recommend the businesses. What I'm doing is freelancing and social media marketing freelancer. That I can definitely give you like pointers and things like that to a T. But with the other businesses, I do my own research. I do look at other businesses that are succeeding. I do remember from when I was growing up and things like that, that I think would be helpful to the people that are watching my channel, you guys, and to my community, that will help everybody grow, because when everybody grows, we all grow, we all thrive. So if you have any question, please drop it in the comments, and from my research I can answer, or if I'm not sure about something, then I will point you to another direction that I think might be more helpful for you if you want to dig deeper into starting that business, or if you've already started it but you're stuck somewhere. And wherever I can help, I can definitely help. And if you're looking for social media marketing coaching and you want me to help you get your business online, on Instagram, on Facebook, and show up in a way that gets you clients, gets you seen, then definitely hit me up. I will link my website below. You can book a consultation with me, and then we'll see what you're currently doing. Otherwise, you can pop me a DM and I will answer as soon as I can. I do get busy at times, but I will definitely do that. So thank you so much for joining me. Oh, and one more side hustle before you go. Car wash. Car washes are so expensive, guys. If you do it so properly, like I was looking at car washes to buy, and they are insanely expensive because they do so well. Nobody has time to wash their cars. If you can do that, go to even start a mobile one where you go to people's yards, you wash their house and their yard using their water and everything. Then your starting costs are actually lower. And then when you start to do that, then you can actually open a car wash at a certain location. So yes, that is it for me today now. And I will see you in the next video. And in the next video, I said I'm going to be talking about the 7 steps you need to take to become a freelancer in South Africa or abroad or internationally. So yes, I'm excited about that. See you in the next video, guys. Ciao. Oh, and if you have missed my previous video, it should come up somewhere on the screen. I'll try to put it up. Otherwise, I will link it in the comments below. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next video.